One day, you will understand my perseverance.
It's not in the script, so what happens next is up to us. Does that hurt? What kind of schemes are lurking behind those pretty eyes?
Let's wait and see.
To guard and defend! Crush them!
The dead return!
backing out now, for me or you. Misery. Not bad. Troublesome. As you wish.
Little one.
Who's here? Who's the little backstabber? There's no backing out now, for me or you.
As you wish. Lend me your strength. Embrace a new life.
Trouble ahead. Proceed. I'm willing.
See that one there? Let's wring them dry.
Let's wait and see.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Receive divinity. Repay.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
The dead return!
There's no backing out now, for me or you.
Let's wait and see.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Repay.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
The dead return!
There's no backing out now, for me or you. There's no backing out now, for me or you. Be careful. There's something unsettling.
Let's wait and see.
There's a good child. Do as you're told.
Oh, Lady Jade herself has come. What's wrong? You don't trust me?
We don't have many opportunities. I wonder what that is.
Feeling lucky.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Receive divinity. Repay.
Eternal. All will be swept away by the wind.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
The dead return!
Endless freedom. Nothing but a void. Is that it? I was expecting something bigger.
Show your courage.
Let's wait and see.
There's a good child.
Emerge from your cocoon.
Receive divinity. Repay.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
The dead return!
There's no backing out now, for me or you.
May death protect us! Embrace a new life. May death protect us!
Just will always deliver.
As you wish. Miserable. Embrace a new life. Return to dust. Darkness with me. Return to dust. Who's the little backstabber?
Bloom.
Lend me your strength. May death protect us! Root here. Bending the rules.
There's no backing out now, for me or you.
Receive divinity.
Embrace a new life. May wandering souls find their own way out. If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
Show your courage.
Let's wait and see.
Anyone who dares stand in our way will get a taste of Dawnmaker's Edge.
Repay. Receive divinity.
We can do it!
Bloom.
As you wish.
Lend me your strength.
Root here. Embrace a new life.
We shall take back what we lost. Show your courage.
Let's wait and see.
Over there! Cavalli's core flame is being kept in the center of the council. We must retrieve it and bring it back to the vortex of Genesis. Right. Worst case scenario, we need to be prepared to return Cavalli's core flame. If the end is indeed upon us, we no longer have time to investigate the truth behind the miracle. We'll have to trust that Professor Anax's hypothesis is the only option. Apologies, Aglaia. I promised you that I would leave the choice of Era Nova to the people of Amphorians. But I'm afraid there's no room for doubts now. Definitely sense it if she succeeded.
Oh, Skyfather Kathleen, please forgive these ignorant and lowly children of humanity. They are so utterly naive that they think of the golden-blooded heretics as deliverers. This blood-red sky, and the raging flames and demons throughout the land, will purge their foolishness.
Kindness.
Lord Deliverer, why don't you join me in praying to the benevolent Kefali? Cast your eyes on this ravaged land. All of this, sins committed by you, blasphemous heretics.
Danhang is right. My sword yearns to end your pathetic life. But to a cornered dog like you, the most deserving punishment is to personally witness the Chrysos heirs fulfill their mission. Only then will you truly know how meaningless and foolish your past transgressions were.
Fulfill your mission. Kefali's core flame is long lost to the winds. How will you fulfill the prophecy?
She's gone completely mad, to the point where she's just spewing nonsense. For the longest time, Kefali's core flame has been worshipped here. Only core members of the Council of Elders know how to activate the core flame casket. No. We don't need her help. Professor Anaxa taught me more than just what was in the textbooks.
This will keep us well stocked.
Where are you going, partner? Come back, we need your power.
keep it safe.
During his time at Dawn Cloud, Professor Anaxa conducted... I still remember the words he used. All-knowing Father who bears the world, please share a glimpse of your mercy. Cast down the Titan's fire that hangs at the pinnacle of the world, for your devout creations to behold. It worked. One step left to undo its arcane seal. Partner, take the core flame and let's hurry down the mountain. Donahung, can you use the spirit water? Is this also a result of the black tide? Looks like all we can do is sprint down the mountain.
If the core flame was never tampered with, and as you all think, I would...
Calm down, and think carefully.
I'll do my job. Need to make sure you don't die before you pay me.
There's no need to worry about the core flame's whereabouts. Let's just descend...
No need to worry?
Before setting off to defeat Aquila, I entrusted Miss Cypher with the task of protecting Kefali's core flame while we were gone. By any means. If the core flame isn't here, that means she must have done something to it. In other words, we just have to focus on getting to the vortex of Genesis, and Cypher will meet us there for sure. Friends, we have no choice other than to trust her. If the nearest ritual basin is 10,000 paces away, then what we have to do is to run in that direction and hope she meets us after 1,000. If she doesn't show up, we will keep going and trust that we will see her at 2, 3, 4, 5,000. I will keep hoping with the same resolve all until she shows up in front of us with her usual... She will be no exception. But before that, we must survive and break through this siege.
Repay!
Troublesome.
You can do it! Bloom. The dead return!
As you wish. Lend me your strength. Root here. Embrace a new life.
Receive divinity. Still here.
To guard and defend! Crush them!
Just don't learn. Bloom. Repay. The dead return!
Root here. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! As you wish. Root here.
Lend me your strength!
As you wish. Embrace a new life. May death protect us! That hurts a bit. Root here.
Receive divinity. We can do anything!
Lend me your strength!
As you wish.
Bloom. Repay. The dead return!
Embrace a new life.
It's done. She may not have sought sympathy from others. As a cleaner, she was willing to absorb a millennium of identities and memories for an objective that hasn't changed in that time. Let's go. It's time to...
Everyone, can we run faster? I've got a bad feeling.
In the end. No. Now I've been waiting for a chance to face them head on, but not now. If we take the fight here, then lose, the consequences would be irreversible. Come on. We have to get out. Keep running. And never turn back.
Let's wait and see.
will catch up to us sooner or later. Keep running. Don't stop. Clones, illusions. Not this world.
What if...
The end you seek is all. If so, you should be standing alongside the Chrysos heirs. Why do you...
Justice lost.
In the end, direct confrontation. We shoulder the fates and futures of too many people. We will...
Leave this to casters and me.
Over here!
Go!
That was really...
It's too early to relax. The Flame Reaver is a master in the art of deceit. Even Mighty may not be able to restrain them. I never thought I would leave him alone on the battlefield twice. But now isn't the time to be thinking about this.
Protect us! Skyfather, save us!
The Black Tide creatures are threatening the people. We can't just stand by and watch. Let's end this quickly. Rainbow barrier.
Bloom.
As you wish. That hurts a bit.
Root here. Embrace a new life.
Receive divinity.
May death protect us!
The dead return!
As you wish.
We shall take back what we lost.
Everyone, you're all safe.
Thank you, Lord Finan.
It is someone else who deserves your thanks. Those Black Tide creatures just now couldn't breach this barrier. This energy feels familiar. Like the luminous arts that Hyacinth uses to treat people. But it is much more powerful. Yeah. Citizens, my companions and I can't stay long. Before reinforcements arrive, please do not step out of this barrier. This is a miracle left by the demigod Hyacinth. Please trust her conviction.
Miss Hyacinth has also become a demigod, like Lady Aglaya. We understand. We will not leave her protection until you return, Lord Finan.
I won't make empty promises. I might not be able to return in the near future. But even if there's no perfect solution, I will make a choice that fulfills this mission. People in the market must also be suffering. Cortonis! Quick! Let's go check on him! Cortonis! Hang in there!
Returned, Finen. Burning the holy city is... To resist, I did all I could.
You should be on the front line at your age, Grand Craftsman. Where are the citizens? What's the situation at Memorial Market?
Organizing their escape. The holy city guards are... But where to flee to, no one knows. Descended from the sky, the rainbow barrier did. Protected people, but alleviated the fear it could not.
I fear this is Amphorius' end, Cartonis. There is only one way to save our home.
Finally come true. The Sky Father's prophecy. Go for miracle. Deliver. You shall become. One more thing there is. Waiting at the vortex of Genesis, Lady Trinan is. Kepler's core flame is safe, she said.
Trinan.
Urgent. The situation is... Leave them to me. The monsters. Died. I should have kept me here. The power of the rainbow light did. But if destined, inescapable death is... Why not leave behind some glory?
You've been forging nothing but glory your entire life, old friend. For others, and for yourself. May you never see the slightest glimpse of war in the New World. Farewell, Grand Craftsman. Let us depart to the Chrysos airspads.
For battle, these hands were not meant. But if to protect the holy city's future, they are needed. To the final moment, I will fight!
Cartonis said that Trinan had news of the core flame. As expected, Miss Cipher did not fail her mission.
These buildings... I can feel it. Their memories are dissipating. I'm not sure. In any case, none of this feels right. The textures of memories are preserved within all things in Amphorius. Even a single brick or tile holds countless traces of the past.
There are no citizens trapped here, nor any signs of black-tide creatures. We have no reason to linger. Let's head downstairs. The bath chamber isn't far away.
To us? Don't tell me that Mighty...
Dunham, you...
Better keep your word, Danhun. You cannot die here.
This power, unfamiliar.
Follow me.
We have to get to the vortex of Jennifer.
Lord Finan. Finally.
Even in such desperate times, you still managed.
Finan.
The Flame Reaver is wreaking havoc in the city, and they still have many clones. Zeph, please get someone to inform until I complete the core flame ritual. Please.
Understood.
Nemazini, several citizens are trapped in the Garden of Life and are temporarily seeking refuge under Hyacinth's Berry, though I also don't know where to show them.
Leave this to us, Lord Finan. Just focus on your own...
All right. As for the two Trailblazers, I'll... My apologies, partner. I prepared for the worst before the fight against Aquila. Even if there came a day when Akuma was taken by the Black Tide. As long as we defeated Aquila, lifting the sky's curse, you and Don Hung would at least have a chance to get home safely. Sorry. I know you must dislike leaving things unfinished. I know this is hard to accept. But even if it means being resented for the rest of my life, friend, you and Don Hung taught me the spirit of trailblazing. The best decision I ever made in my life was when I followed my intuition. Don Hung told me many stories about the adventures of the Nameless. 2 of them left a deep impression on me. Bellabog and Penacony. The first story taught me that the fate of a world should be in the hands of its people. And even if the Nameless are willing to risk everything for an unfamiliar world, because that's your mission. In the second story, Don Hung told me about the few Nameless who sacrificed their lives for the prison world. I know after hearing those stories, I made up my mind. I won't let your journey end here. Somewhere beyond the sky, where Amphorians have never reached, there are many people waiting for you to come home. The prophecy has always remained shrouded in ambiguity. Even if the 12th core flame is returned, no one knows how the Era Nova will manifest. Let alone if the miracle will extend its favor to 2 visitors from beyond the sky. Before stepping into a fate unknown, the last thing I can do is help you return to your family.
Please, don't worry. Lord Finan has already entrusted Elder Lycus to fix your transport.
Lady Trinan's Sentry Gate is open on the main street outside Akuma's walls.
I'm sorry for making such an unreasonable request of you all. But we live in an imperfect age. Every one of us has the right to make our own choices. If you can use your choice to open up a new path, that's what you're best at, right? Regardless, Don Hung is still holding on for his life. One day I hope we will reunite under the constellations. When that time comes, we can hold a belated victory feast. The spirit water, at last. Why is nothing going? Calm down. There might be another way.
Snowy.
Trinan, I thought you'd be waiting at the Vortex of Genesis.
When Akuma's night descended, all the spirit water dried up along with it. We anticipated that you'd...
You've all Cavali's core flame.
Yes. Little Syphe protected the core flame well. No one would be able to... Bartolos, you can come on out.
I don't have to pretend to be an envelope anymore! That was suffocating.
Bartolos?
Hey, you better watch your tone, brat. That core flame that is currently nestled in the depths of my bottomless tummy!
This certainly was.
Huh? Your reaction's too composed. It's completely different.
Bartolos, Snowy still doesn't know the truth behind Akuma's eternal daylight.
Ah, you're right. Woman, you'd better strap in and listen up. That girl Cyphera spun a grand lie that deceived all of Amphoria. She tricked all of you into believing that giant ball on Kefali's back would cast light over us. Not just that. She even managed to pull that dumb ascension trial and allowed... Hey, you? Still no reaction from you? Yeah, dang it.
So for the last 1,000 years, what maintained Akuma's eternal daylight was not Kefali's miracle, but Cypher's lie, woven using the... But now, the lie has come undone.
You didn't guess wrong. Cypher has already passed, and all her lies have scattered to the winds like
But you just said you, Zagreus, relied on Cypher's lie to keep living. If she...
Guess you're not as smart as I thought, Raph. Don't forget, I'm one of the 12, and this core flame in my belly. Is it not the core that...
So, you're going to hand the core flame over?
Just so. How about it? Let's...
Why? In the myths, Zagreus was the most cowardly and...
Hey, stop slandering me with those fabricated tales. My pursuits are far greater than one mere... Let me tell you then. My lifelong ambition was to work with Cypher to assume this world holds 100 million possibilities. And no matter how one looks at it, 99,999,999 of them all point to outcomes of certain destruction. But with an exquisitely brilliant scheme, we fooled all the fools, villains, and disasters of this world and achieved that 1 in 100 million. This is the miracle I wish to achieve in my life's pursuit. Even if the... Take the core flame with you, brat. Go finish your... Remember this well. What saved Amphorius wasn't the grace of that simpleton Kefali. It was the divine power of me, scorned by all, and the millennium-long lie of a cat-eared thief.
Strife, death, trickery. So those signs deemed as harbingers of calamity will also leave behind marks in the tale of
With this, the final core flame can be returned to its rightful place. The spirit water in the holy city has all dried up. We can try to break the sealing magic of Fagusis priests and use the Century Gate to send you into the vortex of Genesis, but that will likely exhaust any remaining power of Yanis that we have. After that, the rest is up to you, Snowy.
farewells. I've almost grown numb to them at this point. Right now, I can't even utter a plain goodbye.
Snowy.
Don't worry, Trina. I'm no longer the empty shell that Aglaya brought back to Akuma. For every companion who couldn't reach the end, their conviction to save the world became a part of me, piecing together the soul I once lost. I lost my home village, but you, Aglaya, and everyone else created a second home for me. Now that this home is also in danger, it is my turn to repay your kindness and create a new world that can carry everyone's wishes. I hope that in that new world, a new sun will rise, bringing one dawn after another to all.
Snowy, you've grown into the person Aggie always dreamed of. Indeed, we don't need to say goodbye here. Because even without the prophecy, we have the confidence to say you will become that rising sun. And all of us will see each other again tomorrow. all shall bid farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is destiny.
Come the dawn. Deliver.
Burning skies, shattered statues, corpses strewn everywhere. What a mess. If this is what the inside of Amphorius looks like, it's truly shocking. To be honest, I was initially skeptical, but right now, I'm starting to see your point. Screwy.
If that's the case, Herta, do you now have enough reason to believe my conjecture about the true nature of Amphorius?
Let's not expand on that topic just yet. That Intellitron, Lygus, was it? He's not completely dead. That was probably a fake body. Something behind it is still defying us.
I must admit, even if both of us worked together, it wouldn't be a simple task piercing through its defenses. For now, we can only observe this world as bystanders.
I knew we should have brought Stephen along. No wonder the Garden of Recollection wants to work with the Astral Express. Without the power of the Trailblaze, it'd be impossible to unearth this place's secrets. But in the end, the garden emerged unscathed, and it was the Nameless who got burnt. Curiosity definitely killed Aki. That big guy over there. The black ball spewing meteors. You think it's got anything to do with the Lord Ravager?
Alas, without sufficient computational power in the stream projection, I am unable to analyze the path energy. Suggestion. The immediate priority now is to find the whereabouts of the two Nameless. Research priority on the destruction can be lowered. Every second counts before that Intellitron's preventative measures kick in.
All right. Stop making a fuss. How many times have we collaborated, and when did it ever not end in a perfect outcome? Why not add another mission objective while we're at it? The card-playing Mammal Keeper told me that the frozen Trailblazer girl might just also be trapped inside Emporia.
If time allows, I will also investigate March 7th's whereabouts. Herta, do you hear that? A wave of desperate cries from the heart of the mountain city. The lives there are undergoing intense suffering. Conclusion. The butterfly has already flapped its wings, and an impending storm closes in. The Nameless are important allies, and you and I have matters to attend to, Herta. I beseech, in moments when a choice needs to be made, one must not be distracted due to personal interests.
Of course I know that. Fate really is a game of dice, Screwy. Who'd have thought that thing once sowed chaos across the cosmos, causing the Intelligentsia Guild to splinter and disintegrate? It wasn't until I cracked the solitary waves theory that its lingering effects were put to an end. Yet, in a forgotten corner of the cosmos, one slipped through the net and remained operational. And it was this machine that eventually became the cradle for the birth of a certain Lord. The source of Amphorius' tragedy is an Emperor's scepter that survived to this day.
This is what the world looked like originally. What are you doing here? Answer my question, Lygus.
Another hero has arrived at the Vortex. I can no longer remember how many times this has happened. The author of each epic, as the prophecy has foretold, stays their pen at this point. Just like each cycle of the extrapolation, in accordance to their primordial design, ends here. No need to panic, Lord Farnon. I stepped into this space purely for one purpose: to witness the prophecy's miracle of Genesis.
You've never expressed interest in the Flame Chase journey. When my companions and I ran, bled, and sacrificed for the core flames, you never so much as lifted a finger. An indifferent observer. An anti-Catheran who's neutral till the end. Why would you suddenly express concern for the Chrysos Heir's mission?
When that lone swordmaster left everything behind, plunging into a sea of madness, I was on the shore, listening. When that mighty lord shed his armor, filling the crevices of the earth with his iron bones, I was on the mountaintop, gazing down. Across 1,000 years of the Flame Chase journey, I have witnessed the ardor, resolve, division, and unity of the Chrysos heirs with mine own eyes. Just as you were all born to shoulder the guidance of the prophecy, I too have bathed in the gaze of distant stars, have seen the deepest, darkest of destinies. I will become the most loyal reader of the epics, a spectator voraciously consuming the valorous deeds of you heroes.
Gaze of distant stars.
One day you will understand, but not now. At this moment, please disregard this observer and finish what you must, Lord Farnon.
I once believed that as long as I chased the flames relentlessly, the fog before me would clear, and fate would reveal its truest form. But along the way, they, all who passed, never once received the justice promised by the prophecy.
I have perceived. Outside the vortex, the world is collapsing, and the children of humanity are crying. But you, Lord Farnon, will bury the old world with that core flame, bringing all things into a gray unknown.
It doesn't matter. This cruel flame chase journey has made me abandon my fantasies. The future is not a paradise with a gentle west wind, waiting for us to step in. If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I will tear it apart. Then usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. Yet this time, will an epic with endless cycles
Is it you?
course. This will be a romantic story like none that has come before. You think so too, right?
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
Ample supplies.
If there's nothing pressing, let's take a walk.
I'm so parched. The sweet waves are surging.
To perceive the man's fury, one must do so 7,000 paces away. The Krymnos he guards is once again shrouded by mist. Rust, blood, and fire are the ceremonial ode to the demigod. There is no one to witness or to give cheers of glory. The final Kremnos festival goes on without end. The victor shall embrace death in silence, and his glory will only be remembered by the defeated array. For that man, laws and seals no longer have meaning. War and battle never cease for a single minute, each passing day indistinguishable, morning and night entwined. The corpses pile up, filling ravines, forming mountains strong. He carved time with peak's edge, and counted the fleeting years by fires of war. Sometimes the lion would climb to the hilltop to look down on the world and search for friends and longing. The distant heavens and earth stretched vast and boundless, but their endlessness felt ever more remote. Like Nikador, he cannot escape madness's clutches. Guarding the city alone and embroiled in war, the murmurs of the black tide constantly sound in his ears. Yet a flame soars up his chest every moment, casting light upon the indomitable path behind him. Memories seal the echoes of the past as the man strides into battle, fists clenched fast. He is the wound this world must bear, the new king before whom old gods despair. As stated in Idonia's poems, humans are born with eyes closed to accustom to this world's light, and their sight fades in old age to reacquaint with night's anthems. But the man did not bow to the decay of time, rejecting the lure of death's call. With each return from the brink of death, his eyes burn with fury, fixed upon his foes, until everything suddenly faded away, like a surging black tide swallowing all into nothingness. The world dissipates in the roiling black tide's requiem. Even the lion will one day die, a departure with no way back. With a sudden fall, his pierced chest hits the ground, and slowly flowing into the underworld is his golden blood, departing his system. But that gaze, fierce as flame, never dimmed, not even in death, looking beyond those flame-seeking figures, reaching far toward the endless horizon. In the morrow sky, the stars will chant, "The lone king of Kremnos is called mighty." His journey was one of ceaseless, eternal warfare, and behind him, he left a world ablaze with glory.
Defy the gods.
I worry. How can mortal bodies reforge the world anew?
I suspect that the prophecy is simply a rumor.
Hearken to the sounds that the doors whisper. Overthrow the gods, it declared.
Teacher,
Do not hesitate. The world still walks on the path you indicate.
Restore the core flames, it declared.
Stop. We only wish to live life as it is. No more.
Cease. Our achievements already stand tall.
Rest up! We only wish to live in peace and prosperity.
Hearken to the sounds that the doors whisper. Please, be not afraid. We will definitely bring you to a new home.
Lady Tree, Lady Trian, please, don't cry.
Do not worry. We trust you always.
Bear the divine authority, it declared.
Quiet Trian has little to say.
Lively Trian loves to play. And well-behaved Treevee roams around all day. Forge miracles, it declared.
A good student, who often did stupid things.
Was the assessment from the Lotophagist Sage.
An excellent healer who fails at all scholarly means.
Was the assessment from the Noticed Sage.
A shining child who also burns away her own life's rays.
Was the assessment from the Erythrocarinist Sage.
A fool who was always wreathed in smiles, while drowning in a weighty and pitiful dream.
Was the assessment from the Neusporist Sage. The girl had visited all the schools during her time studying in the Grove. She refused to become a scholar, despite her exemplary grades.
Instead of increasing this world's knowledge, I prefer to reduce its pain.
While the sages faced her words in silence, the Neusporist sage alone decided to hire her as assistant post-haste.
An apprentice who spends wisdom is more precious than scholars who hide knowledge away.
The faded twilight courtyard, long eroded by time, now shelters a girl, the sole heir of her lineage. Loneliness accompanied her days, till the sage of the Caprists visited her and brought her a chromatic pony with a grin.
It may be the Eye of Twilight's creation in times gone by, for it shines with the sky's rainbow hues within.
Could it be the warlike winged beast of her father's tales? But the sleepy, dreary-eyed pony before her was soft as freshest plucked cotton. girl still took this gift, for from the little creature, she smelled the scent of clouds distant.
If it weren't for her, I would have suffered more accusations.
The new sporism sage says in admission. The scholars coming to deliver arguments and reproach, often for the girl before.
Do you know what sacrileges he has committed?
The girl muddles her answers. Yet her...
Like you and me, he too wishes to heal.
The girl treated ailments for many years in the grove, composing her medical treatises into tomes. When scholars seek medical help, she realizes with a startle that kindness too can grow into its own bloom. By that time, the twilight already lost their eyes, and the world drowns in evernight, while the girl and the healer again traverse the world in gloom. Seeing the golden thread and ivy in the night, it has been long since she recalled her past. She once again thinks of her childhood dream.
Should the sun be dimmed by destiny's decree, then the dawn that heals the world I shall replace.
On the day that the grove
Believe
yet has...
Do not be startled.
You finally...
Upon his friend toward...
I have so...
The scholar... His form dwelling in as though in
Do you
compared to the joy he returned, but at every... It happened, but... The time... What a tempest long...
Teacher, in this tumultuous work...
Was miasma?
Teacher...
Philosophy is the inquiry into death, and I have always considered myself a philosopher.
The assistant recounts all of the scholar's final wishes, each mighty as a mountain, asking what seemed impossible.
The tombstone must be made of my treasured rare stones, carved with Dromus patterns.
But that stone is a miracle.
That's all.
It's rumored.
Go back. But if you...
Now, the grove... Someone once...
Pointless. Unveiling...
Such a melon. Perhaps these yet there's even...
The